on. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyways, we open up Blender. Come on. Come on. Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. Scroll out. Time for this. Okay, alright, this is ridiculous. I've gotten so much better at video editing, live streaming, programming, problem solving. Two, three, four. Stop. What the fuck? Piss off. Select. Select. Thank you. Instructor. No, instructor moves to slides. Okay, so we saved that. We need to let the proxies build, and then when the proxies are built and we come back to do round 10, we'll be able to get past the editing side of this. But it looks like we have the slides next for this one. But the way this is set up, we can definitely have at least 4 more labs and 4 more lectures done before the day is up. So I'm definitely glad I worked on my routine, my PowerPoint sliders, and I took that break that I needed. I definitely wouldn't be able to program and have the focus I'm having right now without taking a step back and going through the academic break that I did put in a request for. So I'm glad it worked. I had a scare for a minute. I thought it didn't work, but it did actually go through. It's just like, first time through college, so sometimes the paperwork is a little confusing. But it looks like the proxies are done. The timer's done. This is saved. This first part is done editing. We do this for lecture 2 and 3 and 4, and we can do that for all the ones that are currently out. Now, we don't have to fully process them because there's so much information in this that you are going to have to break down, me, basically, in the future, that I'm going to have to break down, or you're going to have to break down, and there's just some things you're going to have to go back to. So having these markers here and making sure every minute to every 10 minutes to every 30 minutes to every hour is separated, marked, and staged into sections, because it's a lot easier to actually go through your developer notes, refer to this, refer to the PowerPoint, go through the multiverse software, 2 or 3 specifically. It's supposed to be 3 this time, but having all of that connected to that software, and any questions, issues, or error codes that do pop up through Visual Studio, later on I can have a slider also pop up through the Multiverse version 3 software, which inevitably would give new students a lot easier, or at least they would have another tool in their toolkits as a new student. So I definitely could sell this to college, to any college really, if I just changed the name from Full Sail to new student for any programming class. You give them the software, and they're having issues with codes. They don't know what's going on. They can't get past a certain point, and an error comes up, and they don't know how to handle it. Well, if an error does come up, it should automatically come up through the multiverse software. It's specifically written in there, or at least that's how it's supposed to happen. But that may come to a later version. It'll probably have to be version 4 or 5. Because the thing is 3 and 4 are such a core fundamental version build, and it's supposed to break me out from early access to alpha between 3 and 4, or 3 to 5. So it just depends. But combining that with the lectures that the instructors from your college uploads, we can change the raw footage and the process later, but I can break it down to a more simplified guide for each area that a student has to go through in order to have their most efficient, I guess, quality build on their program, their game, their presentation, or just their general vision in their career as a game development student. Anyways, that's done for now. We just need to make sure this is all, like this stream is connected to the proper one. It actually doesn't look like it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to, not this one, but if we come over here to live, come here to edit, this is actually supposed to be at 6. So come over here, Control A, Control Copy, or Control C. Of course you save that because that's supposed to be like that. Now you come over here to the playlist, put this here, put this here, let's see, put that in there. Now you come over here to the live section and you actually edit this one, of course, the playlist. Come over here, and then actually that's not the one. It hasn't updated, so it looks like we're going to have to refresh real quick. Because we did just create it. See, now it works. Now press done, save. So now we can end this, because technically we're over. It was only supposed to be 9 minutes. My bad, it's supposed to be 8 minutes, but now we're at 12 minutes, so we're going to work on that. But it looks like next is going to be Unreal Engine and the actual development of the right island again, which is nice. We've been waiting to do that. And we need to change the name on the title of this game to sure, that works. It's going to be a fun game. So let's see. So we have 4 more on round 8. Next, once these 4 are done, it's going to be round 9, then round 10. But it looks like we've